Hello everyone, this is Kriti. Welcome to my YouTube channel Literature's Stop. Today's topic is The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse by William Saroyan. This story is about two poor Armenian boys. One is Aram, he is 9 years old, and other one is his cousin Murad. They belongs to Groglanian family. This family was known for their honesty from the centuries. The story opens in the early morning at 4 a.m. Aram was sleeping peacefully and suddenly wake up by the sound of tapping on the window of his room. Aram looked out of the window and saw his cousin Murad was calling him out. Murad was sitting on a beautiful white horse. Aram loves horse riding. He started to rub his eyes. Murad said, "Yes, it is a horse. You are not dreaming. If you want to ride, come out quickly." Aram started thinking. They were poor. They had no money. From where did Murad bring this horse? Aram is quite sure that Murad stolen the horse. But he refuses to believe it. Suddenly, Aram asked Murad, "From where did you steal this horse?" Murad replied, "If you want to ride, come out from the window." Now Aram knew that he was true. Murad had stolen the horse. But this was not the question. Question is about he want to ride or not. Aram again thinks that stealing a horse for a ride was not the same thing as stealing something such as money. Aram jumped out of the window and leaped up onto the horse behind his cousin Murad. After a few minutes, Aram started enjoying the horse ride. The air was new and lovely to breathe, and the feel of the horse running was wonderful. Murad is one of the craziest members of his family, but not more than his uncle Khosrow. Uncle Khosrow is an enormous man with a powerful head of black hair and the largest mustache. A man so furious in temper, so irritable, so impatient that he stopped anyone from talking by roaring. "It is no harm, pay no attention to it." The favorite slogan of Uncle Khosrow. Once it was his own son Arak running to the barber's shop where his father was having his mustache trimming to tell him their house was on fire. Then this man, Uncle Khosrow, sat up in the chair and roared, "It is no harm, pay no attention to it." Then the barber said, "But sir, the boy says your house is on fire." Then Uncle Khosrow again roared, "Enough, it is no harm, I say." The narrator of the story is Aram, and he is telling all this story to the readers. After writing for few more minutes, Murad said Aram to get down from the horse. Murad wants to ride alone. Then Aram asked, "Will you also let me ride alone?" Then Murad replied, "It is all up to the horse." Then Aram get down from the horse and his cousin Murad kicked heels into the horse and shouted, "Wazir, run." The horse stood on its hind legs, snorted and burst into a fury of speed that was the loveliest thing Aram had ever seen. After 5 minutes later, Aram returned, and now sun was coming up. Aram said, "Now it's my turn to ride alone." Murad got off the horse and said, "Ride," to Aram. Aram leaped to the back of the horse and feels fear. The horse did not move. Then Murad said, "What are you waiting for? Kick onto his muscles. We have to take him back." And Aram kicked into the muscles of the horse. Once again it roared and snored, then it began to run. horse started running and take a leap over the vines. The horse leaped over the 7 vines and Aram fell down. But horse continued running. Murad ran towards the horse and Aram and shouted on Aram, "I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about horse. We have to get it back." After half an hour, Murad find the horse and bring him back. Murad said, "All right, now jump onto the horse. Now the whole world is awake." Aram asked, "What will we do?" Murad said, "We will either take him back or hide him until tomorrow morning." Aram asked, "Where will we hide him?" Murad said, "I know a place." Then Aram asked, "How long ago did you steal this horse?" Murad asked, "Who said anything about stealing a horse?" Aram changed his words and say, "Anyhow, I said, how long ago did you begin riding every morning?" Murad said, "Not until this morning." Aram asked again, "Are you telling the truth?" Murad said, "Of course not. I don't want both of us to be liars." Murad hid horse in a barn and they began walking home. Murad started sharing some techniques of horse riding to Aram. Murad said, "You are still a small boy. You get to be 13, you know how to do it." Then on the same afternoon, when Uncle Khusro is having coffee, then a visitor arrived, a farmer named John Byro. The farmer started talking to Uncle Khusro and sadly he said, "My white horse, which was stolen last month, is still gone. I cannot understood it." Then Uncle Khusro became very irritated and shouted, "It's no harm." When the farmer went away, Aram ran to his cousin's house. Murad, he was sitting under a peach tree, trying to repairing the hurt wing of a young robin which could not fly. Aram said to Murad, the farmer, John Byro, "He visited our house. He want his horse. It had a month. I want you to promise not to take it back until I learn to ride." Murad said, "It will take you a year to learn." Then Aram said, "We could keep the horse for a year." Murad got shocked by this reaction of Aram and leaped onto his feet and roared, "What? Groglanian family is known for his honesty. Now you want to make our history as a thief? The horse must go back to his true owner." Aram asked, "But when?" Murad replied, "In 6 months." Now, every early morning for the 2 weeks, Murad and Aram took the horse out of the barn and take a ride on it. When it was Aram's turn to ride alone, horse leaped over the grapevines and small trees and threw him and ran away. Aram hoped in time to learn to ride the way his cousin Murad rode. One early morning when Murad and Aram taking horseback after the ride, they met the farmer John Byro. Murad said good morning to the John Byro, and the farmer studied the horse eagerly. Farmer replies, "Good morning, son of my friends. What is the name of your horse?" Murad replied, "My heart." Farmer replied, "A lovely name for a lovely horse," and said, "I could swear it is the horse that was stolen from me many weeks ago. May I look into his mouth?" Murad said, "Of course." The farmer looked into the mouth of the horse. Farmer said, "Tooth for tooth. I would swear it is my horse if I didn't know your parents, the fame of your family for the honesty." Farmer moved away and said, "Good day, my young friends." Murad replied, "Good day, John Barrow." Early the following morning, Murad and Aram visited to John Barrow's vineyard and put the horse into the barn. The dog started following them both without making a sound. Murad put his arms around the horse, praised his nose into the horse's nose, petted it, and then they went away. That same afternoon, John Barrow visits to Aram house. His mother and Uncle Khosrow the story of the horse that had been stolen and returned. Farmer said, "I don't know how to react on this. The horse is stronger than ever, better tempered too. I thank God." Then Uncle Khosrow shouted, "Quiet, man, quiet. Your horse has been returned. Pay no attention to it." This was the story of the summer, the white horse, and the two boys. Thank you for listening. Hope this video will help you in your studies. Do like the video, subscribe to my channel Literature to Stop, and share with your literature friends.